The episode starts off with Wednesday trying to piece together what happened on the night her dad got a criminal record. There's a flashback of the event. We see Gomez on top of the Nevermore roof after stabbing a fellow student. The only witness is Weems. She's telling Sheriff Walker that the scuffle broke out because the two young men were fighting over Wednesday's future mom. It's parents' weekend, so Wednesday's entire family pulls up. Principal Weems is addressing everyone in the quad, saying that although Eugene was attacked, he's slowly but surely recovering in the hospital. Once Wednesday sees her parents, she confronts them about things being sent to spy on her. Bianca and her ex make amends. Well, sorta. Then bond over the fact that both their parents are deadbeats and didn't show up to parents' weekend. Out of the blue, Bianca's mom just appears. So I guess she's not so bad after all, right? Wednesday and Co are in Larissa's office. She called them in to discuss her recent behavior. Her dad defends her and says they always instilled in their daughter that she should speak her mind. Weems says she would like the entire family to attend a therapy session, but Wednesday's mom says they're only there for the weekend. This is pointless though because they decided to attend either way. Pugsley is there letting his feelings out. We come to learn that this dude has been severely trauma bonded. He's even saying he misses his sister waterboarding him. The main character can't hide how she feels anymore, so she confronts her dad about him being accused of murder. His wife gets defensive and says the charges were dropped, and Wednesday needs to chill. Morticia storms off before these two squabble again. It seems Wednesday isn't the only one having parental issues. Bianca is dealing with her mom, and let's just say there's drama. A lot of drama. Like how Bianca's old name was Brandy Jane. Ooh, this just got interesting. Her mom says Gideon, her new husband, wants Bianca to come back home so they can be a nuclear family. But she's not interested. She gives it a hard pass. Until her mom says if she refuses, she'll tell everyone how she used her siren abilities to get into Nevermore Academy. I think I speak for all of us when I say her mom's a bitch. Wednesday visits Eugene in the ICU. His mom's walking on her and say they appreciate her being his friend. He has a hard time making those. You don't say. Donovan's at the medical facility in Jericho because someone self-deleted themselves. It turns out that this entire event is related to the same case from 30 years ago, the one that involves Wednesday's dad. Fast forward and Wednesday's mom leaves a rose at Garrett's tombstone, the dude who Gomez was accused of killing. Back at Nevermore, Gomez tells his wife they should tell their kid the truth about this entire ordeal, but she's like nah, they should rather wait for something sad to happen so Wednesday can move on and put all her energy on that. Donovan walks into the quad and arrests Gomez in front of the entire student body. Talk about being publicly humiliated. Once Wednesday comes to see her old man in prison, he finally tells her the story of Garrett. Long story short, he was obsessed with Wednesday's mom, and Gomez stabbed him by mistake. But this is somewhat of a fabricated tale. The real story will be revealed soon enough. Later on, she tries to tell Donovan that her dad is innocent, and someone is trying to derail her investigation, but the sheriff doesn't want to hear it. Enid is with her parents. All is going okay until her mom gives her a pamphlet to go to wolf therapy, since Enid hasn't managed to fully unlock her werewolf abilities to the max. Once Wednesday comes face to face with Morticia, the truth about Garrett is revealed. She's the one who stabbed him. Gomez just took the blame. Fast forward and these two go grave digging to see if Wednesday's hypothesis adds up. Donovan's sidekick comes to the scene to arrest them. The entire Addams family is in the slammer, except for Pugsley. He's somewhere living life oblivious to everything that's happening. Wednesday has a vision. We come to learn that on the night Garrett went nuts, he had a vial of poison that is going to use to murder the entire Nevermore Academy. Later on, the two women of the Addams family confront the mayor. It turns out he's responsible for covering the case and lying about who killed who. This was done because Garrett's dad had the big bucks. In exchange for the cover-up, he was promoted from sheriff to mayor of Jericho. They force him to release Gomez and drop all charges. After this, Wednesday confides in her mom about her psychic visions. At the end of the episode, after Morticia gives her daughter her former school yearbook, Wednesday notices how Weems pretended to be someone else at that year's talent show. She connects the dots and then realizes her special power is shapeshifting, and she used this ability to shapeshift and transform into Rowan in order to make it seem like he didn't die. So Wednesday was right all along, as she usually is, even though most of her peers think she's deranged. Weems explains that she transformed into him after his death to try and steer Nevermore away from controversy. Outside Principal Weems' window, someone has set a fire that reads, "Fire will rain." Looks like someone's out for blood, and that's pretty much the 5th episode.